Okay, since we're talking about the whole streaming thing, one thing that kind of blew my mind, you obviously heard of XQC, like the biggest streamer right now. Um, One thing that blew my mind is I heard something about his streaming schedule where he streams 10 hours a day for 364 days out of the year. And I was just like thinking like this is probably why he's the most successful streamer, right? Is because he's streaming just endlessly. And and I was just thinking like, dude, I have a girlfriend, right? And we specifically don't do anything on Saturday so that we could hang out with one another. But if you're streaming every day for 10 hours a day, it's like you can't have a relationship with your family, friends, or girlfriend. Really, it's like you're just streaming and going to sleep. It's like, what do you think? And also, I've heard other people talk about how like, yes, that's the hustle, that's the streaming schedule you got to hop on to be successful nowadays. And I'm just like, that seems so unreasonable and also
I mean,
unrealistic.
to be honest, no. I mean, dude, like XQC is a special example. If you're already a big streamer,
Hmm.
then sure, that could work for you. If you are a streamer that gets low viewers, if you do that, you're going to destroy your life for no reason. And you're going to get
That's
less
true.
viewers because you're going to get fucking boring. If you give your audience too much content, you're going to oversaturate yourself and people get bored of you. XQC is different. I personally don't know what it is because I've tried watching him and I don't really understand what he even says. But like, I guess I kind of get it. He's just live all the time. He's high energy. Like and it's, but I think it's the chat, bro. I think really it's the community. I don't really think it's him in particular. I think he's just lucky. I think it's his community that
Mm,
has made him where he's at. Because his chat is funny.
I see.
And if I ever watch his stream, I'm literally watching his chat, not him.
I see.
And
That makes sense. That's interesting. He just kind of like just the host of this like kind of public talk or whatever in a certain way. He just happens to be the host.
that's what I think. I mean, and I only say that because I don't really, like I said, I don't even understand what he's saying.
Me neither,
So
really. I've tried to listen to him as well, and he's Canadian or something like that, right? It's like, yeah, I can't really understand him either. After you watch for a while, you probably might be able to understand.
but also, that's a whole. I would not tell any streamer to set that schedule. That's a horrible fucking schedule. That's a horrible precedent. You literally sacrifice your entire life. I mean, you make a shitload of money staying live all the time, but dude, like there needs to be at some point, like I mean, it depends. If you're making millions of dollars, sure, it's worth it. If you're making like 10K a month, 5K a month, it definitely fucking not worth it.
You don't
You
think
gotta have a
so?
life. No, you
Uh,
gotta have a fucking life too, bro.
hmm. What if you're a person who's never made 10K a month, and then you're in those shoes who's making 10K a month, and you're like, dude, I don't want to lose this. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna break my back trying to keep this thing going no matter what. It's like, what do
I
you? What,
mean, it could be worth it. I guess everyone is different and everyone has their own values, but
mm-hmm.
um, a 10K a month isn't gonna significantly like change your fucking life. I mean, obviously, if you're like working at McDonald's and you get 10K a month, it will change your life to some degree, but it's not going to make you like multi-millionaire status is what I mean.
Yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
XQC, he does this for he does this for 10 years and now he's like $100 million. Okay, that's worth it. If you do something, this for 10 years and you have $1 million, I wouldn't say it's worth it because you've sacrificed your entire life for $1 million, and I think that's something you would regret. Uh,
Yeah, down the
Me
line.
personally.
You got to think like at some point you're going to be, potentially an old man. You got to look back on your decisions and hopefully you'll be surrounded by friends and family and not just $1 million or whatever it is. So yeah, that definitely makes sense.